Hey guys, it's Tetor. Welcome to another video. This video will be about Bryan Johnson and like his blood experiment. So yeah.
Well, the science is actually pretty fascinating. Regular transfusions of the blood of a younger, physically fit donor can significantly retard the aging process. For them, insane. Bryan Johnson.
Bryan Johnson.
He calls himself the world's most measured human.
He's spending $2 million a year on a team of 30.
$2 million for just like blood is kind of crazy. I feel like if you just like live naturally, just eat natural foods, like it's gonna be the best. But like for blood specifically, like getting it from like other people, like who would do that? Like for like humans, like millions of years, like civilizations, they never thought about doing that because it's in some sort of way like kind of similar to cannibalism. Like you're taking advantage of your own species for like something else. So like yeah, 2 million is like too much. Like I feel like yeah, it's not good.
Doctors.
To reverse aging.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. The entire generation.
They called out the bomb squad. They brought the dog. Wow. As far as I know, it's the first.
Bro, look at Bryan Johnson. Look at the wrinkles. Look at the like hair quality. Like I know he's like in his 40s to 50s, but like actually probably like around I think like mid 40s. I think he doesn't look that good for like his age. Like he looks like kind of aged. He looks like a chemotherapy patient. You know how like chemotherapy patients like their skin and their face looks kind of like uh I'd say just like too white and like it's kind of like lifeless. Like I feel like that's what's happening with him. I think it's because of like his lifestyle and like what he's doing. Like he's doing too much for like so little.
Time this has ever been done. You ever done a multi-generational exchange? Never.
If you start to feel like your eyes start to itch, that's the first sign of a reaction.
That's not good.
What?
Yeah.
Good morning. The challenging thing is I need to eat this somehow before we get on the airplane. I'll get my clothes on, get this packed up. I'm ready to go. Are we on time? So packing really light today. 24-hour trip, so just the essentials. I'll show this to my dad and say, hey dad, you're gonna get this tomorrow in your plasma. At Blueprint, we have evaluated hundreds of longevity therapies.
Wait, was that Oreos? Bro, he's like into health and fitness, but he's doing this shit. Like, come on, bro. Like Oreos, and he's gonna like do the blood transplant too. Like, come on, bro. This is illegal, bro. Like, snap out of it, bro.
At Blueprint, we have
goodness.
evaluated hundreds of longevity therapies, and I thought it would be pretty epic if my son, my father, and I completed the world's first multi-generational plasma exchange. Plasma is a part of our blood, so when we get our blood drawn, we see a bunch of red stuff. A part of that is the plasma, which can be separated from it. And it started with this really wild experiment where two mice were actually sewn together to share the same circulatory system. It was an old mouse and a young mouse. The results showed that the old mouse got younger. The proposal is not that my father and I get sewn together. The proposal is that I donate my younger plasma to my father. It's possible that this will help him in a variety of ways. There have been several human trials since the mouse study, but young plasma is still an experimental invasive therapy. Even though we completed a battery of baseline measurements on him, there's some level
But like at the same time, like who does this like naturally? Like you see like other thriving animals, tribes, civilizations with like old people. Like the old people in the civilizations, like humans naturally, like they don't do this. Of course not. Like they just eat naturally. They eat like raw meat, raw milk. They live sedentary lives. They get like a lot of sun. They care about their families. They have a lot of children when they're really young. So like, yeah, it's just unnatural. Like donating young plasma to like older people and your dad's blood to you. Like again, like what difference could it be? Like how would it make you like younger? How could it like benefit your dad too? Like in like a good way? Because like it in itself, like I guess might work, but like as like a long term situation, like something impactful, like is it minimal and like it goes against like human nature, which is to like thrive and reproduce and do stuff that like we're biologically like supposed to do. While this is just like some random like surgery, like it's ridiculous.
Risk here. And we're leaving at 10:30.
Yeah.
You know what? I might just rep the merch.
Nice.
You gotta
A year
make
ago,
calls.
I was living with
Oh,
my
that's his
mom in
son.
Virginia, and I had grown
This son
up
actually
in a
looks really
religion
good.
for all my life,
That's a good son.
but I'd never really been into
He looks
it.
way better than his
And
dad, bro.
a couple years back, my dad actually had left the religion, and he was sort of the outsider kept at bay by my siblings and I because he didn't check the religion box, he could not be trusted. I started to develop a relationship with my dad, and we began working on practical things together, like my homework. And slowly I began to develop a trust for him because I saw that in.
As much as I hate Bryan Johnson for his health takes, like, I feel like he has a really good relationship with son. Like helping out with homework, that's actually like really good. But like the thing is that like his health practices, like if Bryan Johnson like followed like a Goddess, Face IQ, a raw primal carnivore lifestyle, and he did it with his son, like that would be of course like amazing. But I guess he's a good parent to his son, and going away from religion for practical purposes, like people see it as bad, but like at the same time, like if he's doing it to like enhance himself, like and if he himself like sees himself as better and like wants to actually like achieve a greater purpose, which is to help his family, like I think that actually comes from a good reason. So it's kind of mixed.
The areas he's helped me in life, he has had a good track record at helping me succeed. And so that sort of bled into other areas of my life. And eventually, I came to the conclusion that I wanted to leave the church I grew up in and come out to California to live with him. And it was the best decision I've made in my life.
I mean, it's good. If he likes it, he likes it.
Hey, how much?
There's a delay. Hey, how much?
Well, so I was updating my algorithm of the number of cameras on you. So it seems like you're doing really well.
I think so.
I've been so proud of Talmadge because he has not been on camera at all. And Talmadge is learning
Bryan Johnson's
extraordinarily
voice is
fast.
kind of different.
I'm impressed. We are on
It's kind of like
time
an old grandma's. It's kind of weird, but I
as
guess.
an alt. Nutter butters, little snack size, and then cookie size Oreos.
Bruh, like I feel like you're like a fraud at this point. Like, come on, bro. Why do you have Oreos, Nutter Butter, snacks, and all this stuff just to give it to like parents, relatives, and like saying it as a joke for blood transfusion? Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta put the shit away. Like, if you're doing this, bro, casually, like, I can't take you seriously. I guess, bro.
You know what? With this option set, we will choose nutty.
Oreos aren't a big part of the.
Oreos.
You just want to check in self-service? There are so many things that can go wrong. We've planned this entire thing to happen in 24 hours. Not a single thing can go wrong. So I'm pretty nervous about this.
I'm actually excited. This is like the first thing where I'm actually having something done to my body significantly that's supposed to help it.
Yeah,
Besides
not a good thing.
blueprint.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing.
Do I want your plasma? Like, how's your plasma been? What's the warning label here?
You really don't
For
need plasma.
about 16 years of my life, I've had unlimited sugar, so just be ready for that.
We're 34,000 feet. We're flying to Dallas. We're about an hour into the flight. We just had some food. Yeah,
all of this for like blood transfusion, something that's not actually gonna work out properly and will actually like would be ineffective and non-natural, like not bad solution. All of this, you gotta go to a plane, you gotta be with your son, offer this. Like, I feel like, yeah, this is like crazy, but I mean it's your life, so do whatever.
Going to land, I'm going to see my dad, which I'm really excited about, because I haven't seen him in about a year. We talk a lot on the phone, but I haven't been with him. Talmadge is right behind me. I need to check in to see what he's eating.
What I actually do like about Bryan Johnson is that he actually treats his family really well. Like he's actually in contact with his dad, and he's like in his like mid 40s too. Like it's kind of crazy because he has a son that's like 16. Like normally people around his age like they focus more on the next generation. They're not like always in contact with their parents. Like and he's like it's been like a year, but like still like he's in contact. Like his health practices are bullshit. Like the health transfusion, the vegetables, the exercises, like all that is bullshit. But like his family's pretty good. Like come on, like it's kind of impressive. But, yeah.
Class was okay. All right, so I'll see you guys 2 hours. We'll be landing. I'll see you in Dallas. We just arrived in Dallas, waiting to find out where our baggage claim is going to be. Don't know if the bags made it through. The plasma did. We smuggled it inside of each of us, so that was good. I'll drive. My name is Brian. I'll be your driver today. This is Dad. Wow. Dad, you look amazing. I think that's the first time
That's
my
nice.
son and my father and I have all hugged together. That was a beautiful moment that I will never forget.
Where do you want?
Yeah, go ahead and exit Talmadge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get a lot of
That's
maintenance
awesome.
directed towards me for Project Blueprint. It does something special to just get under people's skins. They seem to just boil and they want to just unleash on me.
Boil?
I do have to confess, I do love it. All right, let's do the first one. I hope he gets hit by a bus. The thing on this, though, I wonder what happens if a bus gets hit by me. Maybe he chokes on a piece of broccoli or mushroom.
Honestly, I feel like this one might actually happen. You know, vegetables, uh, fungi too, like the toxins, the anti-nutrients, the oxidants. I feel like if you eat that for like decades consistently, like you might eventually like choke, bro. Like, come on. Yeah, I think the first one, yeah, I agree, man. Like Bryan Johnson, I feel like you're not gonna get hit by a bus. But the second one, yeah, I think you might get choked. Got fix the diet, bro. Vegetables ain't it, gang.
This is actually legit. There's there, there's so much irony in life. And if I were to die, it would probably be
Something
choking
you'll
on
never
broccoli.
get.
Good comment.
You'll never get heme iron.
We arrived at the hotel, and the remaining thing we have to do is get pictures. There's only 20 minutes of sunlight left, and also my bedtime is fast approaching, and I just don't negotiate with my bedtime ever.
And actually go, physically go. Pull him up, pull him up. Woo! Richard, I appreciate you.
You got pool too. That's actually nice.
Cool, you look great. Dad, you want to take center?
If you had to summarize, what would you say?
You can think about this as things an individual can do to be healthy and well. We typically think about it as an individual doing something, but rarely this intimate of a setting where you're exchanging biofluids in a way that's meaningfully going to impact
It's
your
not,
body.
bro.
I feel like today that
The
pool
blood transfusion
experience
ain't
was
gonna do
like
shit. Come
like
on, bro.
all complications, the humor, everything that was sand, like everything that went with it. It was just like the culmination of all those factors that made it one of those experiences that were like, shit, that was awesome.
Yeah. It's his greatest project, his everything. That he's throwing everything in, and a son that adopts that, and then me being able to participate. Yeah, that's kind of where my mind is.
Like I guess the experience itself, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm excited.
The fact that they're this excited for like a blood transfusion which will not actually work out, like bro, blood transfusions are only for people like that have like deficiencies, that are in chronic condition, that don't have like the best blood, they don't have the best like quality for their health. And I feel like y'all are just like normal people. Like maybe his like dad is in like worse condition, but someone like Bryan Johnson and definitely his son, like his blood transfusion will not help out. Like, which is the unfortunate part. I mean, you could get hooked up on that, but really, the blood transfusion, like transferring blood to liquids, like there's no bioavailability. It really like would not work, man.
I'm just grateful that we're connected as a family. We're ready for the next day. I also feel equal anxiety for tomorrow because
For
tomorrow is
sure.
going to be difficult in a different way. We don't know how Talmadge and my dad are going to respond. We don't know if the exchanges are going to go over well. We don't know if there's going to be complications and unforeseen side effects. So I'm equally relieved and equally anxious about tomorrow. Okay.
Nice.
See you.
Pounded.
Yeah.
Noggin.
That's good enough.
See ya.
See ya. Bye bye. April.
What? The plasma just got decorated. Love flows from the heart. I guess it's really the vein, but this is
Oh my
amazing.
goodness. What is this bullshit?
A long, healthy life united by the beauties of biology
Dude, this is
and not
corny.
divided by the tribalism, destruction, and violence of the mind.
Bruh.
Hey, good morning. This is Dad. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris. How are you? Nice to meet you. Did you say where's the old guy?
No,
Is that what he said? Hey,
You ever done a multi-generational exchange?
Never.
So, Father Johnson, how are you feeling today?
absolutely spectacular.
Did you eat a good breakfast?
No, he didn't feed me. He's over there eating the blueprint. He gives me a muffin.
That's a good thing. You don't need to eat breakfast. Like you could like do intermittent fasting. You could eat lunch instead, and then dinner. Like for me, like I don't really eat breakfast. Like I probably just drink like a cup of milk or like maybe some raw cheese. Like really for like my breakfast. Like preferably like raw milk, but sometimes I drink normal milk. Yeah, you really don't need breakfast. So like yeah,
But I'm going to bring you some candy bars. Is that okay?
candy
You're my
bars.
new best friend. Thank you.
Yo, this is a
Nice
health
to meet
channel. Yo, he got like Oreos, the nut candy, whatever the hell that is. And he got candy bars. They're doing this shit for like a blood transfusion. So like he might get like think he might get some pre-diabetes or something. Come on. Yeah, it's too much sugar.
Changes have been going on electively for probably about the past 8 to 10 years.
Always
More often,
this?
people have used plasma transfusions and young plasma for hair regeneration, so injecting into the scalp. If you think
Yeah,
about it, people
something
have been donating
unnatural.
plasma since the 50s and 60s. It's beneficial
Something
for the
that
donor as
like
well as the recipient.
Alright,
can't
well,
be
Talmadge
proven
will be up first.
effectively.
Is that cool?
What the
Whoa.
hell? Oh my goodness.
One liter out, liter in for me. 1
This
liter out
is
for
scary.
me. Liter into
I would
Dad.
never do
So I mean,
this.
you guess it's with Talmadge. He's been on Blueprint for 2 years now with me, and we do all of our blood work together. And
feel
you're
like
right. Like if you look at the results of our blood work, we're
I feel like
almost
his
into
son's in pain. Like, look at his face. Like, he's not like enjoying this or seeing this as good. I feel like he's just like feeling like some sort of like shit sensation from this. Like in his mind, he's like, "Yeah, we're doing a blood transfusion," but like, come on, bro. Like his face, bro. Like, bro does not want the blood transfusion, bro. It's gotta feel weird too. I feel like it's just a blood shot, but just like way worse, bro. I don't know, bro. Like this, like putting it between this and like making your like arms like squeezing and stuff. Nah.
distinguishable.
I can be a part of a blueprint therapy that would help reverse my age and my dad's age and my grandpa's age
No.
all at the same time. And so I was ecstatic
Come on.
to have that opportunity to be a
He's
part of
already brainwashed.
That's in the bag.
That's a nice looking bag.
Normally, this filter is filled with
Why
all
do y'all
kinds of
even
junk
fill the
that
bag,
your
bro?
blood has inside of it, but this is completely clean, and there's usually something in there, but there's nothing in here.
I created this human. He's now almost 18 years old. We're now doing this together. Like I never imagined in my entire life.
The most gay shit he ever said, bro. We're doing this together. I created him. We're transferring like bodily liquids. Yo, making blood together. Real blood and stuff. Come on, bro.
This kind of relationship with my child.
That's some next level shit, bro.
Thanks for the plasma.
No worries.
Alright, Dad.
Alright. Come on, Grams. Come on.
Get down here. Let's give you a hug. Go right there.
I don't want to ruin your needle.
You're not gonna hurt my
Yeah, his needles.
And there are parallels in
I feel like
my
they just
childhood
should
and
have
also
just left
Talmadge's
his dad as
childhood.
be. Like,
My parents
not
divorced
let him
when
do
I
his
was
shit.
3 years old. My father was understood as this ostracized, outcast person. He didn't help himself with some of the struggles he had in his life, where as a child, and I'm trying to process who my dad is and
That's
what he's
harsh.
doing. And this is not a judgment on my father. He's had his own life journey. That's fine.
Okay.
Ironically, I lived a similar version with my children.
You know, Bryan has been a magnificent kid. Through the problems that I had, he was always the one that would reach out. But, you know, there's still that hurt. And so Bryan now went through where he faced physical symptoms, everything in his reconciliation. And he had to pull himself apart. And so as he's gone through that process, then he's been able to look at me and say, I get it. You know, it was not an act of cruelty, misjudgment, you know, lack of character.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I feel like Bryan Johnson and like his crew, they're doing all this extreme stuff from like trauma. I feel like it's kind of crazy to say because like they, of course, like have a good relationship. Like the father, Bryan, and his son, like they have really good relationships and stuff. But like the fact like his father was ostracized, his father talks about how his son had like bad physical symptoms and this and that. I feel like, in my opinion, like Bryan Johnson like was could be able to like understand his health symptoms better, understand the root cause of it, like try some like carnivore, raw primal, like do natural ways to improve yourself. He'll like understand better and he won't see like technical methods to improve your health as something viable, like because it really isn't, and it doesn't align with our biology, of course. It's really interesting, like good family, amazing relationship with like his family, but I feel like how other people treated him, like it's kind of like made him the way he is. His intentions are good, but like if he tried the natural approach, like the raw foods, sunlight, it'd be amazing. But yeah,
Don't pull it out.
all mines.
Love you, Dad.
What?
Love you.
what a great experience. You feel love?
Yes.
Right.
When we got back in the bus, the mood had changed. We all felt like a team, even though it was Talmadge, myself, and my dad doing the plasma exchange.
Oh,
Everyone there was now
his
invested in
son
this
is
relationship, and
Talmadge.
we all were in a celebratory mood, and it felt like family.
Oh.
All right. Well, today we're at the end of our epic adventure, the multi-generational plasma exchange. Dad needs to catch his flight. Talmadge and I.
Yo, his cut kind of crazy though, yo. He has a good face and like he looks nice, but that cut, goddamn.
Multi-generational
Like from that
plasma
angle,
exchange.
oh my god.
Dad needs to catch his flight. Talmadge and I are gonna go have a celebratory party. Amazing day. Thanks for coming along for the ride with us. See you. Text us when you check in, okay?
Texas.
Look at that stud walking off in the distance. He looks so
Stud.
good with this new plasma. People are gonna start staring, like, who's this dude?
Ain't no way his son is calling a stud. Come on.
This trip was remarkable. It honestly exceeded my expectations in every possible way.
Maybe.
The multi-generational plasma, it was a first in
Maybe.
the world to ever be done. Also, it was an emotional experience for Talmadge, my dad, and I. We were able to reconcile.
I guess.
We were divided by the mind, and we were unified by our biology.
Some
and it
spiritual
was
bullshit.
sweet and caring and loving, and it was just one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life. I'm appreciative that we are able to do this on journey with you, and hope you enjoyed it. All right, now for one last bit, for the 100,000th subscriber, I will give you 1 liter of my plasma. Subscribe below.
You know what? Okay, let me just end the video off there. Man, what is this video? Why I'm spending millions to be 18 again? This is the actual reason why he's doing it too. This the other video. Okay. In my opinion, I feel like Bryan Johnson, his blood method, like like again, what I said, like he has good intentions and he believes, and he wants to help his family. He wants to be young, make like a breakthrough in health. But like the way he's doing it is kind of stupid. Like blood transfusion to like make you look younger. Though. Like we've never been doing this for millions of years. It never aligned with our biology. It's not natural. It has side effects um, from other people's blood because like it's not your own gene pool. And also like the blood transfusion is for different purposes too. Like it's mainly specifically for like the sick patients and they need it. And I feel like he's in like perfect condition. His son too. His dad's not even in the worst condition too. Like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and tune in for the next video. I'll find out more people to react or other. So bye, guys.